So I noticed my force feedback is a lot stronger just after putting in Ross's setup. What's up with that? Is it maybe the camber settings or something?
I was going to say, I think it's the camber. Feeling the
That may
track
be it.
more.
Yeah, I'm going to have to turn it down a little bit.
What, the head shake? I heard something about cameras.
Just the strength of my will. I got this Fanatec or Fanatic or whatever the hell they call it. And this thing will knock your socks off if you're not careful.
Yes. Yeah, yeah. It'll move you.
Yeah, it's like a DD1 or something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that'll do fun for you. There's no doubt about that. It's a good wheel though.
Oh yeah, I love it. Very happy with it. I pre-ordered it, whenever they first did them. I've had it since the beginning.
Nice.
And I've got a NASCAR rim I put on it. That's the other thing I like about these is that you can change the rims out. So I've got a GT rim whenever I'm doing that stuff, and then I got a big old oval rim on it tonight.
Yeah, that's the way to go.
Yeah, I'm using my NASCAR rim on my rig for the first time. I've had it for like almost a year and never used it.
Huh. I'm just having to use my GT one. It's doing the business. It's doing the business.
Problem is, I'm still in like a GT driving position, so my wheel takes up like half my monitor. This big old fucking NASCAR rim, like the top of the rim is at my eye level right now.
Hey, you can feel like a little kid driving his dad's car.
That's literally how I feel right now. I'm like when I turn the wheel and I'm at 90, like I see the top half of the screen. And that's about it.
Wow.
Wow. That's
I need a
interesting.
booster seat.
That's the way of looking at it. Yeah. All right. Let's just try out this Ross one. Oh, there's where the entrance is. No wonder I couldn't find it the first time. I was driving down in front of the stands the first time.
Entrance to what?
So we're picking the MNRL cars, correct?
Yeah, I'll
Yes, sir.
get that fixed up for the next one, so it's not a problem.
Right. I don't know whether to be AM or pro. I have never ran a NASCAR race.
You should probably be a pro.
I would think that'd be the way.
Ah, shit.
Oh man, this is a fast setup, Ross.
It works pretty well.
And I'm even accelerating as I scrape the wall.
Come off the wall. There we go.
I've been throwing stuff at it, but it ain't getting faster. It's getting slower.
Just take some stuff back and you're good to go.
Right? I think I'm going to start over.
Man, back end just loves stepping out. Oh. Chucked it too hard across the track.
Do you want the full turn 1, turn 2 entry into the track so you come onto the back straight, or are you just letting people drive straight on?
Yeah, just drive straight on. That's what they did back then anyway.
Roger Dodger, sir.
I thought about that. I don't think we have enough guys out here that it would really create much issue anyway.
I don't know.
What about pit speed?
There is none. Well, there technically is. If you can hit 400 kph, you win.
Yeah, this is definitely a different beast.
I might actually adjust the gearing because I feel like if we end up getting slipstream action going, that I'll end up I'll need slightly taller fourth gear. Oh, Greg, no. That's a little too hard.
I tried to go taller, and I heard it actually hitting the rev limit.
Taller? And it was hitting the red limit?
Well, not taller. I'm sorry. It was adjusted. The setup that you sent out, I think the setup, the final was as short as you could get it. I think.
Really?
Or no, it was tall as you could get it.
Oh, so there isn't much to be
There's
done
more
there, I
room
guess.
to go. They don't call it super for nothing.
Yeah. Well, the engines seem like they're pretty...
Bomb-proof.
Yeah. I've done some money shifts and it's been like, oh, is that all you got?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit looser and a bit faster. Wow. Whole pile faster.
Where do you find the setup?
I can actually share it again, but I did post it in Discord. I'll hop out and share it again.
Oh shit.
Sorry, Greg.
Looser is faster.
I definitely have to lift now.
Only a touch.
Yeah, and you might even have to use the brakes the longer the tires go.
That wouldn't surprise me.
You're good. You'll be all right. Yeah, man, I'll have to change all the team names so they show up properly. Okay.
Man, this is going to be one hell of an exciting race.
At least for a couple minutes.
Yeah, that'll be a whole pile of yellows. I can
It does
see that
take
coming.
some work for the yellows to come out, so
It's not super sensitive.
it's not. I mean, I had to sit basically across the track, and Brian and Santiago had to just slam into me before, you know, Bill France was like, "Oh, right, okay." I guess
I'm
we'll-"
sure we'll figure something out quickly.
Sure, we'll put it to its paces. Right, Matthew?
Yep, I seem to remember that with the 2018s. Didn't take long
Yeah.
before people figured out that particular combo.
Yeah.
If I do this, hey, we can get a yellow right away.
Well, you know, I told the guys we're doing an iRacing truck series on Friday nights. I told some of those guys, so hopefully a few of them will join.
Nice.
And hopefully a few of you guys will join the Friday night trucks, which are a hoot as well.
Is that? Oh no, it's not AMS2. That moved to Tuesday.
It's
That's cool.
iRacing.
Yeah,
AMS2 is, I don't think they're doing NASCAR.
No, I
IndyCar.
don't think so yet. IndyCar, yeah.
I thought, weren't they doing trucks for a bit?
I think so.
Maybe.
there we
I
are.
don't know. I don't think so.
That I
They're
think
just
is
doing
the.
truck on Fridays.
I think that's Euro trucks, not NASCAR trucks.
Yeah, we're doing the modern day NASCAR trucks.
Yeah.
They're
No,
really
I'm talking
fun
about
too.
the semi tractors.
Huh. Those
Yeah.
trucks.
Those kind of trucks. The spew diesel everywhere trucks.
So, you know, the other thing I was going to say to you guys was I hadn't run R Factor 2 in a few months, and my game just kept like being in an infinite loop of updating itself with like 96 gigs of stuff. And
Yep.
I finally just I couldn't get it to stop, so I finally just had to uninstall the damn thing and reinstall and set everything up again.
Wow, that's
So,
pretty.
Yeah, it
That's
was
pretty cool.
irritating, but yeah, I think I needed a new install, so And it seems to have downloaded a bunch of stuff. I guess that stuff I was already subscribed to.
Oh, go around, Brian. Go around, Brian. I'm just cruising
Yeah.
here.
So hopefully I have most of my stuff back.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just never would stop updating. It would finish and validate the files and start over again.
Oh, I'm rolling.
Couldn't make my
I
box.
thought you get a kick out of that, Matt.
Missed your box. Yeah, these things don't stop hardly at all.
Oh my god, they roll so easy.
All right, Brian,
Yeah.
let's go here.
Yeah,
Ross,
if you
did
get
you do a
snagged up.
46.8
Jesus.
with the same
Log in.
setup that you sent?
Yes.
Or is it with Quali Fuel?
No, same setup. Greg's right there with me. I think because we were slipstreaming a little bit.
God damn it.
It only has 2 laps of fuel in it.
Which one?
Oh, it said one you said. Only has 2 laps of fuel.
It should have been a lot more than that.
Oh. Then they did. Let me refresh, see. Oh, here we go. Here's the other one.
So are we going to get George out for this?
Uh,
I doubt it.
I figured this would be right up his alley.
Yeah. Well, I mean, being old cars, yes, but for one, the fact that they all share the same physics, it kills him.
Well,
But
remember
also-
we ran the modern ones with him and he participated, Matthew?
He did, but that was, don't forget, that was a combo of road and ovals.
Oh, we don't have an oval or a road. We should do Riverside or something.
Oh, how about that? We're doing Riverside.
Are we?
There we go.
Yeah. It's actually the only road course they ran.
Yeah, back in the day. And then later on they started running like Watkins Glen and Sears Point.
Yeah, my bad. Sorry, I was trying to shift.
I think was there one that they ran not Riverside but Ontario or something.
Willow Springs.
Willow Springs, yeah.
Get off the wall.
Yeah.
The wall!
Riverside
We
of
should be
these with
playing.
that big old sweeper. That would be awesome.
Now, technically, there was a track. I can't remember the name of it, but when you came off of turn
Hey.
2,
Hey, John. Can you hear me, John?
Johnny. That's gonna be it now.
I would say that's a hard no.
Yeah, this track when you came off of turn 2, you had a backstretch, but it cut to the left. Oh god, I hit the wall.
Yeah, don't do that.
I hit the
That
wall.
hurts. Oh, here we are. All right, Philippe. I'm coming for you, Philippe.
Oh god.
We want to draft. We
I'm
want to
losing
draft
it.
here. We want to draft, Philippe.
Oh, I hit you, Craig.
The
Man.
problem of having the radar on from Tiny Pedal is I suddenly get this gun sight with this car in the middle of it, and I'm going, I don't have anything to shoot with. Now there's Brian.
Yeah, I have to look up which track that is. It's like Benson or something like that, but
Dear
It-
Lord.
you basically cut back and you have to go to the right. And then you come around and you have to turn left for 3 and 4. But it was just a little bit more than a dog leg. Like you could take it flat out, but it's kind of
This
like
is freaking frightening.
infield at Daytona. When you go through there, like, yeah, you can take it flat out, but if you screw up your line, it's devastating. Blocking my fronts. I didn't even hit my brakes.
Yeah, my crew chief said that earlier. And I was like, I didn't even touch the brake.
That's okay, I touched the wall instead. Sorry, Philippe.
Under 3. It's hilarious.
that's where the pit stop is.
I'm flying through the air. This is not good.
Daytona Air. This would be your home track, I guess, right?
What, me?
Yeah.
Kind of, not really.
Well, as far as this schedule's concerned.
Yeah, for the most part. We're not doing anything in Charlotte, are we?
Actually, we are.
Charlotte would be. Unless we're not doing Darlington, are we?
We are doing Darlington.
Okay, well then never mind. Darlington's actually my home track.
There you go. Did we get
Fortunate.
Stuck at Darlington.
There were no historic versions of the tracks that I could get
Oh, for Darlington?
for any of them.
Oh,
I guess
really?
Riverside would technically be the only one, but
Yeah.
Yeah, that draft really just sucks you through.
yeah.
Of course, staying off the wall helps too.
Josh, you need to make the Richard Petty skin pro. So I can
He
be-
was overrated.
So I can
I
be
think-
the king in the king car.
I think his 71 is AM and then his 72
Whoa!
is Pro.
Oh, okay.
So the all blue is the AM one, and then the blue and red is the Pro one. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I missed my break. I'm sorry, Craig.
Break.
It's okay. I'm mowing the lawn.
I went to go turn, but
Jesus, this is fucking scary.
Aren't they though? You feel like you're right on the edge, don't you?
Oh yeah.
Until you get damaged, and then it doesn't feel like you got on the edge at all. Feels like you're up on the grass
Like guys used to do this shit.
all the time. Twice on Sunday, whether they needed to or not.
I pretty much said that at every one of the 1971 races when we were running those.
I couldn't imagine that.
Like going through Targa Florio, and it's just like, oh yeah,
Corner.
like 350 kilometers an hour as you're approaching a town, and if you forget that you're actually driving really fast for a second, you just die.
Yeah.
It's like that Isle of Man time trial we did.
Oh my god.
I actually want to do that again. I'm thinking of doing it with radicals, which I think would be an absolute scream.
That'd be cool.
Not
Someone said they were doing it. They did it with the Cayman.
the Robin Reliance.
Oh, now that would be funny. That would be a time trial as opposed to a time trial.
Can you make a lap?
Can you stay focused long enough to make a lap?
Yeah.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that Isle of Man.
Yeah. I'm
It,
thinking
I
about
don't
doing something
think so.
similar
Hang
for
on, I'm gonna jump in
the.
there with you for a second.
Pizza.
Hang on, right?
That'd be kind of a fun thing to kind of do a annual or every other year or something.
Yeah, but we've had a couple other Christmas specials, so
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind going back to Element because they've done some upgrade to it as well.
Yeah, and it gives
Yeah.
some guys some, something fun to get on and do during the holidays.
Well, you haven't come to all our other fun events.
Our
Yeah,
roller
where were you
derby
for the
was
box
awesome.
trucks?
Oh yeah, those are
Oh, you should have been there for the.
three-wheel
Roller
things.
jam.
Well, I think the most laughs I heard was the minis and Boxmasters. We did a roller derby.
Yeah,
People just howled for that.
that was a good time. We finally got Alec in there.
Yeah.
I was
Then
worried he was.
I did the Ross Chastain move every lap. You go like a second faster riding the wall with the mini.
We will never forget Ross Chastain after that, will we?
No, absolutely not.
Whoever superimposed the Freebird track as he is going past. This is perfect. All right, 5 minutes to brief, everyone.
Okay, Josh, I'm coming up on you, man. We'll do a little drafting action.
Yep.
Will we be having live safety cars?
Jesus.
Well, not piloted by a human, but yes, there will be safety cars for full course yellows.
Cool, thank you. I'll make sure I can hear you guys.
Yeah, well, you'll see the instructions on your screen.
I
It's
saw
quite a
the
neat little
structure we have.
quite a neat little app that Phil and the guys have put together.
Yeah, it really is. It really is.
Matthew,
Yes, sir.
was you when I crashed?
That was me.
Yeah, well, that's my fault. I was trying very low edge, but didn't work.
No, it didn't. That's okay. I'm just riding the wall here, so. Gotta stay off that damn wall.
Yeah, low tires, in fact, is not a good choice. I take the high load as the
Yeah, you gotta take the
recommendation.
high load, oval, high super speedway stuff. Otherwise, it's kind of a mess.
Yeah, I just don't know.
You just found them. Oh,
I
well, that
forced
helps.
I forced the upgrades, but I don't know if forced in fact.
Yeah, I don't know. I did set them as force upgrades, but I was able to pick mine, so.
Yeah, the forced upgrade is not working. That's a problem with the server.
Yeah, but the super speedway
running out
and
of
that
fuel.
tires are working.
I
The
do.
forced upgrades, it'll let you.
Yeah,
It'll let you pick. What you really want to key in on is if there's an asterisk beside it, because that'll tell you it's locked to whatever the asterisk is beside.
Yeah, it
I
should be the
think
last few.
that's done within the. You have to do that within the mod, I think. Or within the RF mod. Oh, who's that?
Does anybody else hear echo?
It's
Yeah.
Felipe.
Yeah, it's my
You're rebroadcasting.
micro-
Mine. That's mine.
Mine.
my microphone sensible. I will close microphone on the important sessions.
Sure. Well, and speaking of, all right, guys, we'll go ahead and we'll do the driver's brief. Normally, I would be pretty casual and let everyone keep driving around, but we got a couple things that I do want to make sure everybody hears. So I ask that you jump off track and hang out in the pits with us, and we'll go through all the fun tidbits.
No, you've got to do it in capitals in the chat box.
Like that?
That looks perfect. I love it.
Oh, boy.
Got to channel sort of the inner George like I do from time to time.
Get off the track!
No, I will boot you, man.
Speaking of, no, everybody's good. All right, thank you everybody for coming tonight. Really appreciate it. We're here at wonderful Daytona to kick off this season for some good old classic stock car oval racing with one road course at Riverside, which will be later in the season. We're running the 71s and 72 cars. 71s are generally AM, 72s are pro. I will ask John Pfeiffer if you wouldn't mind switching over if you hit select car and scroll up to the MNRL list, and you can grab the same car. It's totally fine, but that'll just help us as we go through and set points and everything later on. Driving aids, well, sorry, I skipped one. For Discord, make sure that you're on voice. You don't have to talk, but just make sure that you can hear stuff. during the practice and other sessions, you know, you're free to talk, do whatever you want. During quali and race, you know, a little more reserved. MNRL is a little more casual than the other ones. And on the super speedway, certainly feel free to coordinate things a bit more, because as you all see, it's a handful here, so coordination can be helpful, especially if you're trying to work together or do whatever. Yeah, that'll be good. For driver aids, the only ones that are enabled are auto clutch, and everything else is turned off, so you got to do it all. We're going to go into qualification here in about 5 minutes, and the way we're going to do it is we'll line up at the end of pit road here, and then we'll go ahead and kick them off. I'll line up at the end, kind of right next to the pace car, and I'll just send you guys out. You've got, I believe it's 3 laps to set a time. So you have 3 hot laps. Go ahead and do them. Make sure you're spaced out, as you're not allowed to draft any of the cars during qualifying. So just make sure that you're spaced away and that you're not in front of anybody. If you're coming out onto the track for qualifying, just make sure that you leave room for cars coming around. For qualifying, I will say please stay on the apron as you go out and merge on the backstretch where the dashed line is. So there's a double yellow and then there's a dashed line there. So for qualifying only, make sure you use that as your blend line, just to avoid issues with any hot lappers coming around doing their qualifying. So yeah, you'll have 3 laps, and I believe there's 10 minutes for qualifying, so that should be plenty of time to go around and do your laps. Keep in mind that if you go out after you do your laps, I believe R Factor 2 will possibly DQ your time, so pay attention for how many laps you have. If you've got crew chief, it'll tell you. Check your console, but only do 3 timed laps. And I believe if you come in, it will count your out lap as 1. So try and do them all together if you can, as opposed to just jumping out and going back on track. I believe that's what happened last time.
So your warm-up lap doesn't count?
It doesn't count as a timed lap, but I believe that if you leave the track and then go back out again, you basically you've used up a lap.
10-4.
It's a weird R Factor 2 thing. So yeah, just I recommend if you can try and string them together. I mean, if you have a crash or something, I mean, it is what it is. But
yeah, you might get two. You might count that first lap actually.
Does it
across the start finish? So you try and get your laps in the first 2. You might have problems otherwise.
Sorry by my question, but is that 1 by 1? I mean, release the drives 1 by 1, because
yes.
I think it's impossible to don't take a draft with someone.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're doing. I'll let you guys. I'll just stay at the end of pit road, and just as you guys come out of the pits, and you're ready to go, I'll just call out the next guy to go. And if you're at the end of the queue there, or at the front of the queue, however you're saying it, you're next in line to go. As soon as I call, like I say, go ahead, then you can go out and get on track and do your thing. If you don't want to, if you want to wait a little bit until others are out there and have done their laps, you certainly can do that. You don't have to go out right away. But yeah, just make sure you leave room between you and the guy in front of you, and it should be good. There aren't many of us, so it should be pretty straightforward. It's a 2.5 mile track. I don't think there'll be a problem. Yeah, so we'll go through qualifying, and then we'll go into the warm-up session where we can. I don't think we'll need to do a pit box check because we got plenty of spots, so we won't worry about that. The race is going to be 50 laps or 75 minutes, whichever comes first. So if it's a conga line of yellow flags, then once we get to 75 minutes, that's pretty much the end of it. That way we don't keep everybody here all night. But I think we'll get some good racing in, so I'm not too worried about that. Fuel is at 2x. Everything else is 1x. So I think you get like around 15 plus laps, something like that. I can't remember exactly what I ended up running out on, but you will have to fuel up, and you can take as many tires as you wish. It's totally up to you. I believe they all change individually, so make sure you check that before you come in case you do not want to change all of your tires, because I believe it does cost a little extra time if you put them all around. Starting procedure, it throws you on the track, and then we'll line up behind the safety car. Safety car is a little bit weird here on the initial parade lap. We start a ways back from the start-finish line, and we kind of have to catch up, but just, roll up to it easy, whoever's on the front line. The safety car also does a little bit of a brake check back by the bus stop where the bus stop would be. So if you guys are on the front row, give it, several spaces. Do not run into the pace car because it freaks out and it slows down and stops. Just give it lots of room. Basically, until it starts yelling at you to catch up, leave about that much space. Then once we're past the backstretch going into turn 3, you can close up a little bit more, and then we'll get the green flag, and then we go. The green flag, that's for everyone. You can go. You can pass on the right side of your line before the start-finish line. So if you're going, you can pass to. If you're on the inside, you can pass to the right of the inside line and to the left of the outside line. If you're on the outside, you can only pass to the right of the outside line, and that's just before the start-finish line. After that, it's whatever you want. We do still have an orange zone though for the first lap of the race. Orange zone just means that if there's an incident and you're found at fault, that the punishment is harsher post-race. But feel free to carry on and race like you would. Just keep that in mind. Oh, lost somebody. So track limits here. Typically, it would be one wheel on the racing surface, which is would be the racing line. As it was in the olden days, you can pass below the double yellow. However, I will warn you as to doing such can put things in jeopardy. So if you are going to try and do that, just bear in mind that you may be responsible for an incident. So yeah, use discretion when passing below the double yellow line, but it is allowed. Also, you should not get any sort of penalties if you get stuck up against the wall, but you do lose a lot of time. So unlike the minis at Martinsville, no wall riding will get you extra speed here.
Oh man.
Yeah. Yes. So yes. Pit lane, there is no speed limit, although use caution as you do come down, just because it is tricky to hit your spot. So the cars are very heavy. The brakes are not very good. So if you have not practiced stops at all, I would recommend doing 1 or 2 possibly during warm up, and make sure that you've got yourself covered. It's better to take it easy than to just chuck it all away. And if you do go down pit road, because there is no pit road speed limit, if we're under caution, let's say, you do have to stop. You cannot just do a pass through. If you're serving any sort of penalty, which I don't know why you would be, just do a manual stop at the end of pit road next to where the safety car is, and stop for 10 seconds and then go out. That should be good enough to make sure that it's kind of offset, so that way there's no advantage taken. Basically, you don't want to be passing the field under caution, because that will just cause problems, and obviously be taking advantage of the no pit road speed. So yeah, just don't do that. And if it looks like you may have done that incidentally, we'll call you out and just make sure that you head back to the end of the longest line. Yeah. There are no headlights, no wipers, there's no rain. The weather is pulling from the real racetrack. It is adjusted for temperature a little bit, so it's a little bit higher as if it were during the day, but still pulling from there, just in case you guys were wondering. For blue flags, drivers do not have to get out of the way, but you do not have to. We ask that you do not compete or obstruct a car that's trying to lap you. Obviously, being on a super speedway, things get a little bit trickier with how you coordinate some of that. If say you've got a pack, you've got the draft coming up behind you, just be predictable in where you're going to be, whether you're going to try and stick to the outside or to the inside. Just try and figure out where you're going and stick there if you can.
Is it okay to say pass high or pass low?
You certainly can, yes. Yeah. I'm trying to think if what might be the best way to call it out, because we do have some new faces here. So if you know what car you're in, like I might call it, like if I'm in the pink car, I might say you can go around me or something. But for the most part, yeah, it should be fine. I won't worry.
If I'm by myself, I'm probably going to say, you guys come and pass me low.
Okay. For the cautions, first of all, if there's a local yellow, those are generally ignored as they were back in the day. If there's like a car, if you're stuck on the track, or if there's a car on the track, call it out. If it's not throwing the full course caution, it's not super sensitive, so it may not grab it all the time. Just be mindful of them. Use caution when you have a local yellow, but you do not have to slow down or anything for that. If there's a full course caution, though, there is no racing back as there was, and that's for technical reasons. The field will be frozen. So just kind of slow down, make your way back to the line, and then as we get behind the pace car, you will get a prompt on screen which will instruct you what to do. So typically for the first 2 laps under caution, you'll have closed pits and then they'll open again. What I will do is I will ask if anybody needs to go to the pits, either for service, repairs, whatever. If nobody is using the pits at all, I will go ahead and I will wave off the yellow, which basically just goes back to green as quickly as it can. We may still circulate for another lap or 2, but it will shorten it whatever it can. So yes, that's how safety cars will work, or pace cars. Oh, something just happened. I seem to have lost a cable here. You guys still hear me?
Yep. Gotcha.
Okay.
Yep.
I think the cat just pulled a cable out of my rig. All right. In general, though, if we have the golden rule of racing, and that is if you feel that something, if you've taken advantage through contact or anything like that, just cede the position. Now, I will say, with stock cars, there's a little bit more to that. There is a bit of bump and grind expected. So if you feel it's been a bit much, you can certainly file an IRR, which instructions will be in the Discord server to do that. Or if somebody has blatantly abused, the rules or anything like that, it might be reason for said IRR. The idea is just to not take too much advantage there. There are no penalties for this race, being the first one, so we won't worry about that. Don't hit escape. Control Alt Delete if something happens, like if you roll over. You can come back in after killing R Factor 2. You might be a couple laps down, but you can still get back in it. And we will have waiver rounds and lucky dogs. I know that wasn't a thing back in the day, but just for the interest of competition, we're going to implement them here. So that's pretty much it. Any questions? I know it was a lot.
Can I add a couple of notables about the plug-in?
Yes.
Guys, if the full course caution comes out, it's very important that you want to slow down a little bit, but you don't want to come way off the pace and have like gaps between cars. So you just want to maintain a decent speed. You know, I would say until you get behind the pace car, that you maybe stay, you know, $120 or something like that. And once everybody's caught up to the pace car, then obviously, you know, you want to slow down and stay, you know, stay at pace speed. But if you don't and there's gaps, it'll R Factor 2 will, with the plug-in and all, it'll give you a driving too slow warning, and that will turn into a in the longest line penalty. And that can't be cleared. It won't let us clear that. The other thing, if you do get in an incident and you're wanting to leave, I highly recommend you go to pit road to escape out if you're going to use the escape method, because the plug-in can kind of get thrown for a loop if people escape off the track, you know, and not on pit road. Because once you're on pit road, the plug-in kind of dismisses your position. It kind of puts it on, you know, it loses track of you, and it doesn't do it abruptly while it's trying to calculate what position you're supposed to be in. And those instructions that pop up on your screen, very important to follow that and be behind the guy that is telling you to be behind. Or in front of. It'll tell you both.
Yeah. And for lining up, we have it currently set to, I believe it's old school, so it's single file, lead lap cars on the outside and lap down cars on the inside. I believe. If that's not the case for some reason, because I screwed it up, we can adjust to it. But yeah, that's what it should be.
So the plug-in works really well, but we have, you know, we use it a lot over at SESR, and you know, we figured out what things that you gotta do to help it along.
Yeah. Thanks, Phil.
Welcome.
All right. Any other questions, notes, commentary?
About the blend line, you said only for qualifying that's on the back straight.
Yes.
So for the race, you can just come right out onto the track, out of pit road?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Although I would use discretion, as try not to pull right in front of the pack, and if you're not up to speed. But yeah. There's they didn't do that back in the day, so we're gonna try and do that here. But for qualifying, just because they also did them one at a time, and we're just gonna compress things, we're gonna have the blend line for the backstretch for qualifying.
Okay. Oh, there is one other note. Because we were talking about those messages that pop up with the plug-in.
Mm-hmm.
If it's telling you, like say caution comes out and it's saying, hey, Ross, stay behind Josh. Ignore that if you are way behind the pack of cars at the pace car, you know, that have gathered at the pace car. So it just get up to the pack at the pace car as quick as safely as you can, and then worry about who's supposed to be in front of you if you find yourself in that situation.
Okay, good notes. I'm sure nothing will go wrong.
And we'll have a blast.
Nice. All right, well, I'm going to kick it over to qualifying, and like I said, you got three laps to set a time, so yeah, we'll go ahead and line up at the end of pit road, and go ahead and line up in the fast lane. I'll pull up over by the pace car and just start releasing those who are coming out.
Greg, could you send me the setup one more time? Make sure I got it.
Is that John?
Hey, Brian. Or you can send me it. I don't know if I got it or not.
There you are. I'm used to looking for Bandit.
True that, huh?
Who's the first one to
Thank
come
you,
up
sir.
here? Is that Felipe? All right, Felipe, go ahead and go around. Head on out. Go ahead, Felipe. All right, David, go ahead. Go ahead out. Go ahead, Phil. Go ahead, Craig. Go ahead, Josh. Santiago. Go ahead, Greg. Jason, oh, you already went out.
I was the first one out there, but I didn't go out on the track. I escaped back to the pits.
Gotcha.
And then fix something.
Second, John. Go ahead, Brian. Go ahead, Matthew.
Kevin, I think.
Oh, yeah, then weird. Wasn't showing him there. Sorry, Keith.
Nice skin, by the way. I gotta work on mine.
Showed me the checker flag on after one lap.
What?
Yeah, gave me one lap too and gave me the checkered.
Yeah, you only get one fast lap.
Make it a good one.
Yeah, I just got one lap.
Looks like a good one.
Sorry about that, guys. I'm not sure why it shortchanging us, but looks like it's pretty
Counts
even.
out lap and in lap. Once you cross the line after that first hot lap, it counts the next lap automatically. As even like if you escaped out right then, it would still count it.
Yeah, I was
You
setting
just
up
set-
for
So if
the
you wanted-
money lap, thinking I had another lap.
Yeah, Ross, you need to set laps to 5, so that way you
Yeah.
can get an out lap and then, because it'll count your out lap and then your in lap.
I probably can fix that. Just set it to 4 laps next time or something.
But the quali is lowered, or we do another quali?
Nope, just the one.
Okay, I'm fine with.
I mean, realistically,
On race.
Yep.
it's Daytona.
I don't think it's going to matter where we start.
I'm with you.
That's where you finish.
You might actually want to start in the back. Further to the back, the better, maybe.
I'll let you know.
I'm so scared. I've never been in the front in anything. Well, let's send it, brothers.
I'm going to hook a chain to Brian's car.
There you go.
The safe radiator is at 20%.
I haven't really checked
For
it
the
to be
race?
sure.
It is.
Is there a problem with bump drafting?
I wouldn't recommend it.
I tapped Alec a couple times. It seems all right.
What he's not saying is that he
Sounds
tapped me
sexual.
and then-
Oh, it was. It was.
Depends which end you're on.
and he hit my rear end and threw me up into the air.
How
That
long's the-
sounds really sexual.
Did he buy you dinner first?
How long's the warm up?
Here's Ross trying to do a quali lap while you guys are doing that.
Oh, this is nothing to what I'm used to.
All right, George isn't here, or else it'd be even more sexual.
I quiver with anticipation.
Is this the warm up?
No, not yet. It's the end of the
I have a question.
qualifying.
Gotcha.
What if we have to go back to the pits? What key do we push?
Hey, Ross.
Escape.
One thing we do in the other league I'm at is that when you're going to pit, you let the people know you're pitting that's behind you.
Yeah.
Keeps them letting you run it over. I don't know if you said anything about that.
Yeah,
I did not. That's a good idea.
and going to pit is like, I mean, you want to quit the race, that's escape. If you want to go to the pit for refueling, you have to have mapped a key, and you can check that under the that cog wheel there at the top right, and that'll show you what your controls are assigned.
Okay, thanks.
Philippe, your mic's echoing.
Yeah, he's gonna mute it during the.
Yeah,
Yeah, are you close?
that's better. No, it's not.
What's the damage set to?
50% damage, so it's a bit forgiving, but you can still screw things up.
My livery shows to everyone.
Yes.
Yes.
I think at 50%, it pretty much, even if you get a lot of damage, it'll fix your car back.
Yeah.
But you're pretty racy still, so.
Well, I screwed my qualifying because my dumbass said, "Oh, let me try and grab 5th gear." Then it neutral on the backstretch and said, "Why isn't it going anymore?"
I wanted to go and find my friends out in the back straight stand, so that's how I screwed it up.
Is that Brian in the King's car? Oh no, he's running the Woods Brothers.
Wood Brothers.
All Virginia, baby.
You were running the King at one point. Okay, well, thought I was trying to switch over. You go to warm up for anybody else? There we go.
It's flipping right now. Yep.
There it is.
All right, so take a few minutes, get your car settled where it needs to be, and or you know, whatever you need to
Minimize
do
the
to get
damage.
there. I'm gonna actually practice getting on the pit road real quick.
Yeah, that's always fun.
I'll be right back. Good stuff, Brian, Q, Ross.
Hey, good job, everybody. Tell my right leg's gonna get pretty sore.
Man, I feel like a bitch. I'm looking at my in-car driver and he's not wearing gloves, and I am.
It's a different time. Jason being a gentleman and heading towards the blend line.
I just said to hell with it. Ross said it was okay. Gumbooter.
It's okay.
I was filling the track down there.
Yeah, it's not
And
too
I'm
bad.
pitting.
It's not quite iRacing level of grip, but it's more than I certainly expected. I'm heading into. Oh God. Oh, she wanted to turn a lot.
And if anyone's wondering, it is indeed the arrows.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Yes.
Okay, I went way past my line.
I kind of watched you rocket by me. I said, what did Ross say about taking it easy coming to the pits? Ah,
I thought I
see.
was.
Tactical advantage.
Your front brakes are hot. How hot are they? Doesn't look too bad. So guys, it is pretty bumpy going through the corners, as I'm sure you've seen. So when you're side by side, you know, just be aware of that, whatever that means as far as what you do. Still miss my stall.
Oh, let's not do that again.
Oh my God. I'm just trying to make it to my pit box.
Yep.
It sucks when you have one of the first ones because you got to start slowing down in the banking.
Yeah.
I'm gonna really enjoy this series.
Nice.
Yeah, this is going to be fun. Change of pace.
I just really wish we could have gotten like the historic looking tracks to go along with it, because it just really helps a lot to kind of center you to when it's like, man, just like a steel guardrail and some like hay bales and stuff off on the other side, like that's all they had.
Did they not have some of those? I know they did, like for GPL and.
Yeah, I didn't see any. I think there was like maybe one historic version, but it was like apparently like some kind of, I don't even know if it was considered beta. It was just, yeah.
Yeah, it'd be cool to take this mod and make all the cars a little bit unique, and then develop all those tracks. That'd be really sweet.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Okay, so taking right sides only saves some time.
Yeah, I wasn't seeing a whole lot of tire wear on either side.
Well, Daytona isn't really known for tearing up tires that much, but I guess if you flat spotted the snot out of them, that could be problematic.
Yeah, I think I lost like 1% on the right side after about 5 laps, maybe 4 or 5 laps.
I just want to get 5 laps in to feel what it's like.
It's just figuring out where you have to start braking because the brakes don't work very well.
Not at all.
Better safe than sorry, I think. Better off to slow down too much than.
I think you start braking around turn 3.
Alec will.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to race. Yeehaw.
Oh yeah. 50 laps.
I'm fucking
Look, everyone.
scared.
Remember, all right, so I guess it's you and me, Brian, on the front here. So yeah, we'll just take it easy, kind of going off. We'll kind of close up to the pace car and on the back stretch, but leave plenty of room once it gets to that bus stop area, so it can.
Are we going to stay double file or single file?
Double file. Double file. And you go at the green flag. Everybody
You and me,
goes.
Jason.
Hey, at least the pace car is invisible.
You can drive through it, but do not drive through it during while it's out on track, because it screws it up so bad.
Yeah, it freaked out yesterday.
Yep. Ross, I finally understand what your skin is in Days of Thunder.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I would have made one, but I didn't plan on running this till about an hour ago.
I literally did it in a few minutes just before the race.
What year did you get the pace car, or is it a new car?
Well, I meant to use our CMS one, but apparently I failed to grab that while posting the mod up, so we'll get that fixed. Same with the cars.
Slow down for the safety car?
Mm-hmm. Nice and easy.
This will be fun.
Good luck, guys.
Yeah,
Let's
you have a
some
good
fun.
time out there, guys.
Yeah, there's his brake check.
Pace car's doing about 90, I think, 100.
It just slowed down.
Yeah, he's been
That
moving at
last
a pretty
sip
good
got
clip.
it.
Will it go into pits this lap, or will we do another one?
Yeah, it's going in this time. Good luck, everybody.
Have a
Stay
good one,
safe.
Is
guys.
that a modern day Corvette pace car?
Sadly, yeah, I'll get it fixed.
All right.
Pace car's in.
This car's in.
That sucker got loose there.
A little bit.
The arrow really changes the way this car drives. Smoking.
Oh, Alec.
Crash on the main back street, crash the back street.
That definitely should have brought out a caution.
Oh boy, somebody's flipping.
There it is. There it is.
Looks like it's maybe just a local car.
It is just local.
Yeah.
And I ended up on my roof. Mother.
Sorry, Brian. We got real close up there.
Throw a yellow for these guys?
Yeah, that should have been a yellow.
Yeah, that should have been a caution.
You could throw one, Bros, if you need to.
Why is it not letting me?
Somebody's still stopped?
Yeah, I don't. Stupid R factor too. Definitely change that.
Oh, we got a spin in 4.
Yep, crash on 4.
I hit him.
On the main as well, continue to the main.
Man, I got wheel damage, but for some reason the car's handling better.
So control delete if you're on the roof.
Yeah, Control Alt Delete, kill the game, then come back in. It should put you in the pits.
There.
Finally. Did we throw it manually?
I did, yeah.
Face car's out, guys, so it's slowing way down in one.
Says pits are open. That's bizarre.
Should say closed.
Slowing way down, guys. We got to let the face car by. Don't go below about 40 though, Ross, or it'll mess up.
Stay up high, you guys. Let the pace car go through.
Say hi, guys. Here goes the pace car. Lovely looking vet. Jeez. Is that what we'll be driving in a few years?
Huh. A few years.
Prototype.
Prototype.
Yeah, it does say pits closed. It was Jim that told me they were open, so he was misinformed.
Maybe he caught it just before it. I don't know.
I adjusted something in crew chief and accidentally didn't turn it back on, so driving blind.
I got straight murdered on the front stretch. Singled out.
Wiped out.
Oh yeah.
Does it do tires and damage at the same time or no?
It should, yeah, it should hit everything.
Yeah.
Why is nothing working? Oh.
Did you get sorted?
Thinking it should open the pits for us this time by, hopefully.
It should, yeah.
I think it.
I'm a couple laps down.
10?
Holy cow, David Pearson just came out of the pits.
Is he still alive?
There's Brian.
He is tonight.
He's alive!
He wants me to catch up to Greg.
I'm at the back.
Yeah.
Probably giving you the waiver.
Does he want me to go around?
I think so.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm missing a tire because I have to stay against the wall to go straight.
Oh no. That's some damage.
Are pits only open to lead lap cars first time by, or is it not that sophisticated?
It should do that.
Yeah,
It should be lead lap.
Okay.
First time by.
Which is pretty much everybody except Josh and Brian.
I don't see a wedge adjustment on the pit.
Pits are now open.
Oh,
Lucky
Brian
dog,
gets a
Brian.
lucky dog.
Lucky dogs.
Oh, will the pits open up now, or are we gonna have to go around again for them? to
I
open?
think we gotta let Brian.
Okay.
Oh, there we are.
Lead lap vehicles. Watch your speed.
Now it's telling me to let Josh pass.
Am I supposed to go around? I don't even know. Lead lap vehicles, pits open. Damn.
Well,
I guess
that
it
was
helps
a
if
big
you call
pit.
for your pit.
Now it's telling me to catch up to the guy right in front of me, but I'm a lap down. So should I pass him and get back behind him?
No, just follow the instructions.
Roger that. I'm passing on the right.
Yeah, just do whatever it tells you to do, even if it doesn't seem right.
Where you at, Josh?
Coming up front, passing on the
There
right.
you go. Okay, got it.
Whoa!
Thanks.
Whoa!
That's a pace car. I went right through it or something. I don't know.
That's bad luck.
Now it's telling me to catch up to you.
Yeah, because I think I was a lap ahead.
So if I
Before
don't
the
take all
reset.
the damage, will I still have to serve the full damage time next pit or no?
Check your
If
black
you said
box
if
to
you-
see if you've got damage repair, because I've got damage, but it said not applicable.
Yeah.
So just check your
Yeah,
black
I've got
box. to see-
damage. Like I've got damage in the pits right now. I'm trying to fix it, but I didn't know if I took all of it, if I didn't take all of it and skipped it, would it fix anything or no?
No, you'll start over next time by.
Yeah.
Next time in a
Well,
pit.
It's
Well, then I'm
stupid.
already so far in here, so I'm gonna just go lap down because my wheel was at 90 to the right.
Yeah, that's a pretty good reason to be in the pit.
That's actually not too bad considering how many times you rolled.
Well, I didn't roll. Brian rolled, but I was up in the wall, and then Brian kind of floated up, and then Brian rolled, but I hit the wall
Looked
pretty
like-
damn good.
I thought he missed you. He pulled way to the inside.
To the green. That's
Could
cool.
wave it off, but I'm guessing Alec would prefer.
That we not do that.
So.
Well, no, I'm at the pits now, so we're good.
Oh, excellent.
I'm in the pits.
Yeah.
I guess because pits open to lappers like 2 laps after everybody else.
Yeah, Phil, doesn't the app give extra laps for the super speedways?
No, it's whatever you set it to.
Oh, okay.
I have long damage repair, so I guess it doesn't matter.
Now on the short tracks, I'll set it to 6 instead of 5. But the plug-in needs at least 5, even if the track is as big as Daytona.
Ah.
I mean, we could wave it off.
You could. At this point, though, it would try to go green, like right here at the line,
Yeah, I'd just have it go green next time by.
which it'll do automatically anyway. We won't get the 1 to go this time by.
Yeah.
How
There's
does
kind of a
this plug-in-
sweet spot there for you to clear to have any benefit to it.
Yeah, this feels fairly accurate to me.
Does this plugin work with AI or no?
Should.
Yeah.
It should. Yeah, I've never really messed with the AI side of it.
I want to try it for the IndyCar pack. See how it works with the Indy cars at Indy.
Well, that's what I'll be doing in a couple of weeks with the Road to Indy series. We got an oval going, and I think I'll just do the same thing as Ross has done. And
I actually did. We've done quite a bit of testing with this plug-in, and we've really only found there's really only like 1 instance of it not being right.
Doing what I'm told.
yeah, you're
Just
doing
to
good.
follow.
You're doing good. Everyone should be doubling up now because we're coming out of the restart.
So it is doing double file. Yep, I see it.
Even though I disabled it.
Go, Greg! Let's catch up, brother.
I'm moving, man. I'm moving.
It's weird to put Santiago on the outside.
Might as well just be racing. It'd probably get. Maybe not. Maybe not.
It says, please allow Josh Maglinski to pass. Where's he at?
I'm catching.
Yeah, the leader has to be kind of in the middle of the track on the 1 to go, coming to the 1 to go, and he has to move left if he wants the bottom, and he has to move right if he wants the top.
Ah, right. I remember
there you
this.
go.
Oh, so it's got like a choose roll. That's cool.
Yeah, you get to choose your lane on the double file restart.
Pick and choose.
They don't put the cone out there though, so that's a little.
You guys imagine these things at Darlington?
I'm scared.
Yeah.
Already got a Darlington stripe.
Yeah, we're in Florida.
Might just be a sunburn. Just a little bit.
I'm staying low.
Geez, I cannot take outside on the first lap, man.
Hold on to it, Santiago.
Repairs.
Oh, Philippe.
Are around in one.
Do I have a target on my car?
Sorry, Matt. It looked like I was clear, and then we ran out of room in the corner.
Sorry,
That
Kevin.
was my fault. No, don't come out, Kevin. Thank you.
Sorry there, Kevin. I was trying to stay off of you.
Freaking stuck in the wall.
What a save.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh no! Oh!
Oh,
You were a kid when you said stuck in the wall.
How's that not a
Oh!
caution?
That needs to be a caution. There we go.
I'm still flipping.
My God.
Dude, I avoided that whole wreck right in front of me. That was insane.
Oh, the engine's binned.
Oh, you actually killed it.
Binned.
It won't flip me over. I'm stuck on my roof.
I'm gonna have to.
The cord.
Pace car, Ross.
Sort of just watching what's
Josh,
happening.
what are you
behind,
doing?
Too.
Yeah.
Coming in hot. Coming in hot. Coming in hot.
I think you're a little too far up.
It looked cool.
Yeah. I'm waiting for everybody to pass here. I don't know which one's David.
I think I got lucky, dog.
You didn't cause that?
No, I
Who was
was.
stuck in the wall? Did I unstick
It's
you?
Brian.
That was
Did I
Brian.
unstick
No,
you?
you finished it.
Oh.
Is that you right here? No, it's Phil. Oh my God.
Somebody need the whole
I'm
track
going
to make
anywhere
a
at this
turn.
point.
Somebody's
I'm
car's
passing.
doing
I
the
gotta
tube
follow
snake.
David.
I'm sorry.
I said I'm passing you. I had to follow David.
There it goes.
I don't know what I'm getting here. Please follow Santiago. See number 99?
Yeah, I think he's the red car there.
Okay.
Well, he's the third place position. He's not in third, but
Pits are still closed. Still doing cleanup, I guess.
it was a pretty bad wreck.
And I just saw this car on the wall and I went, oh no.
Barely saw it. I mean, because I was behind you.
Yeah, I just came
Got
out.
a glance of it. It was like, okay, I'm flipping.
I think I was already committed and I was beside Jason.
Everybody was in the air when I got there. All I saw was tailpipes and undercarriages.
Yeah, that was violent.
I closed my eyes and kept her straight.
I feel
All
like
I saw was
the,
half a car.
I think this mod could probably use a slight reduction in the friction value.
For the walls?
Yeah.
What is it, like too high, and that's why people are getting stuck on the wall?
Well, I mean, when you run out high, kind of push up into like it just
I'm
really
out of it.
grabs.
And the engine's still dead.
Oh, it never fixed it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in the paddock and I'm dead, and I think probably Brian's the same way.
Took you back to paddock.
I'm in the paddock, like I'm in the garage, and it's just showing me a dead engine, so I'm done.
Matthew. Just realized that it's adding up the caution laps to the final lap tally.
Oh yeah. Pure
Well,
NASCAR.
just to do that.
So lap cars down, or down, lap cars one lap down have to pit the second time?
Yeah.
We can go to the pit now.
Lead lap cars, yeah.
Sorry about that, Brian.
Hey, it wasn't you, man. Somebody else needed the whole freaking turn to make the car turn.
No.
And
Or
then
was
not-
it Phil? It was it Phil that I nailed. I think it was you.
It was me. I was in the wall after that. I got thrown down in the inside and then bounced back up the top. Yeah,
I think you were facing the wrong way, weren't you?
Yep, I was trying to pass them on the inside, and they decided they needed a whole track instead of half of it to make.
Yeah,
the turn.
there was a lot of wobbling around.
Shit. I
But
went
that-
into the pits because I thought I was back on the lead lap, but apparently not.
There you go.
The way those cars were kicking out, and I apologize again, Matt. Yeah, it looked like I could go there to the bottom, and
Yeah, I left my line. That was my fault. I
well,
let the
it
car
tended
turn
to
in too much.
look like the car tended to be up the track on the entrance, and then it would come down in the center and off.
Yeah,
So, yeah,
I could have stayed a little wider on that. That was my fault entirely.
I could have been a little bit more patient and just followed you a few more laps.
Yeah. Oh well. C'est la vie, as people say.
I just saw Benny
Uh,
Parsons.
So
your
I
guy.
couldn't pit. Alright, so when you're the lucky dog and get back on the lead lap, and then it goes to pits open to lead lap vehicles, you still can't pit yet, even if you're on the
That's
lead
right.
lap.
You got to pit with the lap down cars,
Okay.
but you can pit as a lucky
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah. Well, I
It's
thought
just the
because
waiver rounds
yeah.
that can't.
Yeah, I thought I was like, oh, I got the the lucky dog, so I was like, oh, I'm on the lead lap, I'll go with everyone else, but I couldn't do that.
Extra
So.
lucky.
It's definitely something to look at with the sensitivity of the caution, because it should be coming out. As soon as a car gets sideways, it should throw a caution.
Yeah.
Did
well-
we play with the settings or?
Well, I thought that it was set where it should be, because I didn't want it so sensitive if there was like a singular spin, but obviously that's been a bit more than that.
Maybe just put it on the default, see how it does.
Yeah, I think you want that 180 degrees. If a car gets 180 degrees, it's out of control, and it should throw a caution.
Shit.
So do we have some cars on the tail end of the lead lap up front? Is that what's going on?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. I think they'll get the wave around.
Yeah, they should be wave arounds.
Should do that, I think, at the end of this lap.
On the one to go, it should tell them to go around the track, catch up to the tail end. Anybody in front of the leader that did not pit?
Yep.
Josh is going for the win. He's coming back, baby.
I was into the wall, turn 3, first lap, got taken out a couple laps later. Let's see how we come back.
Nice.
Well, that
Hey,
was
you're
fun
still in
while,
it, man.
while
You're
it
still in
lasted
it.
for me. Surprisingly, I had a good car. I wasn't so sure in practice. I mean, yeah, I was all over the place.
Craig, is that you right behind me?
Yes, sir.
All right, no, here. Supposed to say I'm supposed to let you by.
Yep, it was telling me to follow Philippe.
Should get the wave around. Jason, I think you can pick which side you want to go on.
I can pass. I don't know, can you pass, Santiago?
Should be able to.
I guess you did.
Yep.
Yeah.
Josh, I swear, if you come up behind me and ram me right now, I'm gonna be pissed.
No promises.
Every time we stop. Oh, coming in hot, coming in hot.
That was just the first time. That was the first time. I'll be ready this time.
I will
He's gonna
reach
eat your
across
ice
the
cream
room.
sandwich.
I'm gonna throw a die cast at him is what I'm gonna do.
Oh, don't ruin the
That'll
die cast,
be
man.
two.
Unless it's his, I guess it's probably
broken.
You already fucking broke one of mine the other day. I had to super glue it.
I gave you the super glue.
1/4 die cast.
Yeah. Broke the mirror off one of my DPI cars.
All right, coming in hot. Coming in hot. Try not to spin while braking on the banking. Oh, coming in real hot.
Josh.
We're good. We're good. I'm a rally car driver.
He's spinning in the grass right now.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm back in it.
Man, that pace car is goofy.
Come on, baby, go, baby. I'm behind.
There's some tracks that if you get real close to the pace car, it makes it behave weird.
Thank you, Nick Tech.
We need to fix the adding laps thing.
Yeah, wasn't supposed to do that.
Oh, David.
Sorry about that. Had to
Oh,
pull
no, you're
third
good.
gear.
You're good. You're good.
Car's a little bit of a handful at the moment.
Yep.
Yeah, let's get a green flag pit stop out of this thing, guys. That'd be pretty cool.
Replace the race on. John. Hanging it way out there.
Yeah.
Just driving
Man.
along Matt in my engine because I was on my roof,
What
couldn't
happened
go
there?
nowhere, but my engine was running.
Whoa! Turn 3, big wreck.
Sorry about that. Got kind of turned down into, and I was just trying to slow it down.
I got squeezed down. I'd let you go.
Oh. It's a bit bouncy. Slow.
Oh shit. Sorry, Jason.
Where you going?
Brake wasn't working.
Yeah, see, told you, it never does.
Yeah, it's wood.
Well, I'm scared as shit to downshift in this thing because I don't want to lock it up
Fastest
and
BP car.
downshift it.
Excuse me, passing on the right.
There he goes. Now he should be able to hit you this time.
He goes.
Oh no, he'll still find a way.
It's true.
Yeah, I get to keep racing. You guys get to slow down.
Fuel saving. Gosh, this race is kind of going like our little mock IMSA races where you just hit everything.
Hey, I have barely hitten many things at all this race.
I can only imagine if it was showing visual damage, what the back of your car would look like, Alec.
Oh no.
I'm gonna ram it even harder.
Whoa.
Through the
You heard me.
differential.
At least get a drink in me first.
Nope.
Does it not have visual damage in these?
And no, they didn't add that part. It also doesn't have the what you call it, the IBL shaders hooked up, which is why you can't do like the region mapping to apply the different materials.
Okay.
Oh. I got an entering closed pit penalty. I guess I wasn't paying attention.
David, I think
I
it's
don't know
just
what
end
that's
along this
gonna
line.
mean.
Should just be tail end along this line.
Yeah, it's in the longest line.
I'm on the lead lap, guys.
Oh,
Finally.
shit.
I'm about to wreck all of you.
My goodness.
Actually, if you get a bunch of damage, you're better off to enter the closed pit and get it fixed.
Right.
You're going to be at the back anyway, so you're not losing anything.
This pit stop and go penalty pitted on pitted closed pit lane.
What's a stop and go? Wow.
Seems excessive.
Usually it's in the longest line.
This
I
is
think if-
1972.
They
But
had
that
stop
could
and
be
goes back then?
That could be in the RFM, Ross, setting that.
So Ross, what button is it to drop the lead shot?
You have to map it.
Oh shit.
Get out of here, cat.
I got push to pass mapped, is that it?
No.
I have my go-go gadget oil slick.
Is that cat tormenting you again, Ross?
Yeah.
So do I do an actual stop and go?
Yeah, but you'll have to do it under green. I don't think it'll allow you to do it under caution.
Yeah, that's right. Have to do it under green.
Oh boy, I messed up. Didn't mean to go on the apron.
Yeah, I didn't either, sorry. I was trying to figure out where the cat was because he likes to chew on all my
Whoa.
cables. He actually just turned my wheel off a minute ago.
Please follow Greg K. Where's Greg?
Can't remember what car he's in.
I'm number 27, the blue and yellow one.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, so yeah, I'm right behind you. Maybe?
I hit the tab key and got everybody's name up so I could see who was ahead of me anyhow.
Yeah, I should have 27. Whoever's in front of me, it says it's Craig. I don't know where.
Craig Gallagher. It says it's telling me to follow Craig, and I'm behind Craig.
All right, you're invisible for me for some reason on Race Labs. So about you're in front of me.
I'm behind Ross.
You're telling me Josh is in like third now?
Because I went by and everyone else pitted, but I can't go to the pits yet.
I honestly feel like I'd rather have him in front of me than behind me.
I'm gonna get in front of you eventually.
Don't fret to stop and go, David. I think you might get another opportunity.
Yeah, hopefully I won't lose a lap unless we clear it. But I don't know if I can petition for that. That's probably against the rules.
I don't know if I can clear it.
You can clear all penalty, but you gotta put it in and type his name, and I forgot the hotkey.
Where are you now, dude?
How do you guys do all
I'm sorry?
that? You're driving.
What was it? Is it just clear penalty?
I think it's backslash or / sub penalty space
sub
3
penalty.
space the number of the car or the first 3 of their name. So that would be / sub penalty space 3 space DAV.
Yeah, okay, it seemed to work. Thanks, guys. Well, I can go ahead and go. What I'll do is drop to the end of the longest line once we get going, so I didn't get an unfair advantage.
Easiest thing to do is do a drive-through on the one to go.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'll do. I'll go ahead and do a drive-through here. Or do I do it now or wait till we
I'd
get
do it on. I would do it on the one to go when you'll see on the message 2 to go, and that next time by entrance to pit road, just do a drive-through.
Yeah, it says 2 to go now, so go ahead and come in this time.
Right, that's correct.
Okay. And then that should put me at the end.
Right.
And then it sounds like that's a setting we need to configure, Ross.
For?
I think he said in the RFM file or something.
Oh, for the type of penalty that gets assigned?
Yeah, I guess.
The severity of penalty, I think there's some settings in the RFM that you can tell it to do a drive, either do a drive-through or get an end of longest line, depending on the severity of the penalty.
The track must have something specific for that, because I have never seen it do a stop and go for.
Yeah, maybe so.
Speeding on the normal ones. It's almost always a end of the longest line.
All right, well, I'm going to peel off here, guys, and drive through the pits. That way it's at least equitable.
It might be in the track. I know that we control that with the RFM.
Yeah.
So you can't pass through a faster pit stop under caution.
What do you mean?
It's like if you do a faster pit stop under caution, you can't. You have to let them by.
Yeah, I
the
noticed that
field?
with Craig. No, if like so if you're going in behind somebody, I guess, or whatever.
Yeah, under a
in the
caution.
pit, under a caution, and you pit. I noticed it with Craig earlier. Like when it came out of the pits ahead of him, and it told me I still had to let him by.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
No, it should. The normal behavior is once you're on pit road, it's not really.
Okay, now it's saying I'm ahead of Greg K. Is that you behind me, Greg?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead and let you go here.
Tell me to catch up to Kevin on the outside.
Yeah, and then it wants me to catch up to you, so I think we're sorted now.
Normally, it would let you hold that spot if you beat them off pit road. If it's two cars on pit road, the faster one should get the position.
Yeah, now it's not telling me anything, but just right before we pick lines, it was saying to let him pass. So I don't know. I think I have it though.
Yeah, I mean, if you're ahead, you should be good.
Well, we got 30 minutes, guys. Do you think we can go green the rest of the way?
No. Sadly.
Sure hope so. I don't know if we can finish in 30 minutes whether we go green or not.
But Josh on the lead lap now? I don't know.
Hey, I haven't wrecked anybody.
How many laps are left?
It says
35,
34
or so.
So yeah, you got about 30 minutes of laps if it stayed green.
If it wasn't counting our caution laps toward the end, it would be 20.
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. That's not the standard behavior.
Oh, outside.
Bumpy down there.
No! Can I not hit the wall, please? Ugh.
Your car looks like an old station wagon from here.
Cadillac Coupe de Ville.
Damn it.
That wall.
I just love the wall today.
You hit everything, including the pace car.
I drove through it. So there's a difference.
You're pretty much perfect.
give you a kiss, John, if I can.
this lap.
Shit, sorry, Felipe. Oh, the car just lurched. It's just done its own thing.
My bad, my bad, my bad.
Pitting.
Pitting.
I said, let's get him, Ross. Let's get him.
Got it. Never mind that.
Look who it is, huh? Oh.
Oh, that was quite the crash.
It says I finished the race. I've only done 63 laps out of 63. Might have been because I was out 3
Might be
laps,
lapped.
but weird.
I'm still showing we have 3 minutes left.
It's whichever's first. Laps or fuel, or laps or time.
Dude. Boss, why'd you let him win, bro?
I'm out of fuel. I
Oh,
was fuel saving as hard as I could.
For some reason, my right front just understeered, like it completely gave out for no reason. I lost it.
Boogity, boogity, boogity.
And you just got lucky that round.
Man,
Nice win there, King.
Thank you.
Good job, Alec.
Man, I fucking have never done a NASCAR race in a sim in my life. And I can't believe I just won that. That's pretty fucking cool.
That was awesome. That was fun, guys.
That was awesome.
Nice.
And in Daytona.
Philippe, I was trying to get you up there, man.
Oh.
Thanks, Greg.
We had a good draft.
I guess Felipe. Thanks.
Yeah, who's talking? Greg?
Yeah, I was behind you the last 20 laps.
Yeah, I left you because I was needed. I think, oh, if this guy ahead of me, the draft will be better. And it was. Thank you. You saved my race.
Hey, you get weird friends out there, right? I was a lap down. I was hoping for a lucky dog, or I was trying to catch number 8, the 8th position. And you were helping me go faster.
Thanks for helping me out there, Greg.
If Josh hadn't have crashed, I would have been able to make it by slip streaming.
I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, these were fun, guys. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was
What's the
fun.
next one gonna be?
Next one is not. I was gonna say Darlington. It's not that one. It's hang on. Where's Tuesday? Don't die.
Wilkesboro or something weird, huh?
Oh, that'd be fun.
Richmond.
Richmond, that's it.
Oh yeah, that's a great track.
Short track racing.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how short.
Which position I finish? I was focused behind Greg. I didn't notice my position.
Second, you got second, man.
I can't believe it. Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Philippe, you got second behind me.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Josh had a weird thing. He went from 5th to then like 9th without anything. Like it was weird.
Well, because when I left the server, because I flipped at the beginning, I was 3 laps down, but then it only put me at 63 laps. But I looked at Alex's screen and he had 65. So it said I finished the race 2 laps before everybody else, and now it put me 2 laps down. But because I was 3 laps down at the beginning, but I went by like twice or
Right.
enough times to go on the lead lap. So
If I had to guess, it would probably be something to do with the adding laps mechanic, which will get fixed for the next one, which I don't know why that was like that. Should not have
it
been.
is what it is. I'll let Alec have it this time.
Yeah, we'll get him at Richmond.
Yeah.
That was fun, guys. Thanks.
Yeah, thanks for coming, everybody.
Thanks.
That was a
Thanks,
blast.
Greg.
I feel
Hey,
sorry for
Jason,
Brian.
Thanks for your
Sorry,
help,
Jason.
Greg.
Oh yeah, anytime, John. How do you make this Discord go in like list form? I got all the bubbles there in one little blob. On the left
Sorry,
side,
Jason.
Bubbles and blobs.
over on the left side, usually it's a list of all the people who are in Discord, but they're all stacked on top of each other.
Oh, you have to expand it.
I don't know where to expand it at.
There should be like a little caret next to the category on the left, and it's like pointing to the right. And if you click it, it should point down, and then that should open all of the channels that are in there up. It should be right next to where it says Tuesdays RF2 MNRL. The little arrow that's on the left there. If you click that, it should expand it all down.
Oh, there you go. Thank you. Perfect. Yes.
Got it. Okay, so I have to figure out this whole mess and this thing loaded up for Richmond, which is next week. Double check the calendar. Yeah, October 10th.
So you run these cars at Richmond?
Oh yeah.
That's going to be a handful.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, be a little less speed going through everything, so that will it'll change the dynamic a bit.
It'll be a different kind of work.
Yeah, you'll actually have to use the brake a bit.
It probably will have better brakes, I'm thinking, with the short track.
Yeah.
All right, dudes, I'm out. Good win.
That was good being on track with you again, Greg.
Yeah, same here, man. That's fun.
Very nice. Very nice, Greg.
Hey, man. Good race. Good second.
Yeah.